Hey guys, so today I'm going to do a tutorial inspired by one of my favourite celebrities when I was growing up, and that is Olsen. This would also work obviously for Mary Kate Olsen because they have quite similar styles. So yeah, I'm just going to start. So first I'm going to start with the face. I'm going to use my Vitamin E Intense Moisture Cream just because my skin is so dry at this time of year. It's usually dry all year round, but so I'm going to actually start with the eyes just because I'm using darker shadows, so I don't want them to go everywhere. So first I'm going to take, where is it? I'm going to take this Gemma Kid Stardust Cream Shadow. Looks like this. And this is in the colour number 7 Galaxy. And what it is just a cream shadow stick. It's kind of like MAC shade sticks. And this is like a dark brown. So I'm going to put that just a little bit all over the lid. And then I'm just going to blend it out with my fingers. Just so we get something for the shadows to stick onto. So next I'm just going to get this colour. This is called Jigs and Jives. This is a MAC pigment from their pigment set this year. And it's like a mushroomy taupe kind of colour. You can use whatever colour like this you have. And obviously this is only an inspired look, so you can go your own way with it as well. So I'm just going to put this just on kind of the middle third of the lid. Don't go down into the tear duct, but come quite far in. So kind of just in the middle. I'm going to get this colour. This is a MAC colour, and it is in Naked Lunch, if I can get it out. So it's just a light shimmering beige with it has a bit of a pink undertone. There you go, Naked Lunch. And I'm just going to put this in the inner bit of my eyes. So down into the tear duct here. Just so it lightens up the centre of the eyes. From all the photos I've seen, Ashley tends to have quite like dark, well not dark, but like fairly dark, sultry, smoky eyes, but she always tends to have a light colour in the tear ducts to help brighten up the eyes. So it can be messy, you just want to have that light there. So then what we're going to do is I'm just going to get a fluffy kind of brush. This is a fluffy shader brush. This is Sumptuous Olive by MAC. It's just a khaki kind of green. I'm just going to get that on my brush. And I'm going to start applying that into the crease. It may look dark now, but we're going to blend. This is a pigment that I pressed. It's called Rich Life. It came out with a collection earlier in 2010. Basically, it's just a really dark brown with a bit of a few silver sparkles on it. Again, just use whatever you have available to you. I'm just going to focus that right here, right in the outer corner of another blending brush just to clean up the edges. So then I'm going to get a liner brush like that, and I'm going to get the same dark brown colour. I'm just going to run it along the upper lashes. This can be really messy. I'm just trying to create a smoky look, so it can be really messy. We're going to blend it out as well, and I'm just going to blend that out a bit. Next I'm just going to get a brown liner. This is Bourbon by Urban Decay. I'm going to bring it under. And then I'm going to get that same angled brush again. And I'm just going to smoke it out a bit. I'm going to do the lashes a bit later. First I'm going to do my eyebrows. And both the Olsen twins have quite I really like their eyebrows. They're really thick and intense. So I'm going to get my usual brow powder. This is from MAC, and I'm going to get a different angled brush. I'm going to really thicken mine up a bit. The brows are quite square at the front, so you can see I'm trying to put that in. So in all the photos I've seen, they've both used a black mascara. So I'm going to use my favourite. This is the False Lash Effect by Max Factor. And they have a lot of mascara on both their top and their bottom lashes. I'm going to do that. So now I'm going to do the skin. So first I'm going to get my usual concealer. This is a Maybelline one, a pure mineral concealer. And if you find you have fallout from the shadows, you just want to wipe with a makeup wipe just before you do this step. I'm going to get a brush and blend it in. I noticed that they always have very glowing skin, so I'm going to be using my Photo Ready foundation. I'm just going to put it on my hand. Pump. And I'm going to get my Eco Tools foundation brush, and I'm just going to put that on my face. I don't want to put any powder on this just because they always have such glowing, beautiful skin. So I'm going to skip the powder and I'm going to use a highlighter. So first I'm going to use a liquid highlighter. I'm going to use my Luster Drops from MAC. Sorry about my nails. Need to repaint them. Let's take a little squeeze. Just like that much. You hardly need it. So I'm just putting it on the top of my cheekbone, down my nose, on my Cupid's bow. A powder highlighter just to set it. This is by Candlelight MSF from MAC. I'm just going to take a stippling brush so I don't get too much. I'm going to put it in the exact same places. So then we have the cheeks. From what I've noticed, Mary Kate usually wears like a peach cheek. I'm actually going to use, this is Smooth Harmony Beauty Powder Blush from, no, it's just a beauty powder actually, I think, from MAC. And I'm just going to put that on the cheeks using a 109 brush. I don't think you can see how peach that is, but it's really gorgeous. And then finally I'm going to do the lips. So I'm going to get my EOS lip balm. And what I've noticed is she always has like a light kind of nude peachy look from what I've seen. So I'm going to take this lipstick. This is Jazz from MAC. I'm just going to put that on lightly. I don't want a really opaque colour, I just want a bit of colour. Oop, I wasn't looking when I was doing that. So like that. I'm just going to take a gloss, just a nude gloss. This is a Fashion Whim from MAC. It's a cream sheen gloss and it has a peach tint to it as well. Like that. I'm just going to put a bit of that on. So now let's take down my hair. And from what I've seen, she has a centre part. So let me just, like, she obviously changed it up. I'm just going with what I see most often. So this is my final Ashley Olsen look. So I have a dark, well, quite dark, just a smoky browny khaki kind of coloured eye, peach cheeks, and just a sheer kind of peach lip. I'm just lucky enough to have similar kind of wavy hair, but if you don't, then you just need to curl it and just shake it out a bit and it'll be fine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I shall see you soon. Bye!